Hey guys, so I want to do a quick little review here of the Linx 1010 tablet, which I've been playing with over the last couple of days. I wanted to let you know my thoughts in regards to this device. Can you get a good Windows 10 experience on the device and avoid paying a bit more here? And I have to say there are some compromises which I have found in regards to the device. It does the main things quite well, like your web browsing, etc. And the performance is quite good. But you might want to be aware of some of the issues I have encountered with it before making a purchase. We can just start off here with the build quality of the device. It feels quite a robust tablet. It's not the most premium feeling tablet. It does pick up quite a bit of fingerprints on the back, as you can see, which you might have to keep cleaning down a bit. It is using kind of like a rubberized texture though, so it feels quite grippy. There's quite a lot of expandability options on the tablet. You can see we're getting a dock here for keyboard expansion. On the other side we're getting like USB ports for your keyboard, mouse as well as other charging kind of devices. You're also getting a HDMI out for connecting to a HDMI TV, as well as a charging port. On the underside you'll also find expandability for micro SD card slots, so that takes up to 64 gigs internal storage. I think also, no, in fact there isn't a card reader on this, so do bear that in mind. But the build quality here is very solid at the end of the day. It's not going to win any awards for actually being like attractive device, but does the job. And the main thing which I was concerned about though is the display, which is I think 1280 by 720 pixels per inch. And I'm happy to say that it does the job when you are looking at it head on. You can have a look here at some of the web browsing here. So if we have a look at something here, so you can see the content. Let me just actually do something here. I'm going to turn the brightness down a little bit so you can see the content a bit more. So basically you should be able to see the content here. You can see there's no like jaggedness of the text, etc. The content is very legible, which is good, and pinch to zoom works very well in terms of zooming in on stuff. So for your web browsing it's very usable, but I think the main issue really is in regards to the viewing angles of the display. Not the strongest viewing angles here. If you're used to like your smartphone displays, Super AMOLED, as well as very nice like LCD panels, you will notice this on the tablet. So serviceable again, but nothing special really. They could also, I think, have improved the brightness. It's not the brightest display when like you're in a brightly lit environment, so do bear that in mind. But I'm happy to say the actual performance of the tablet is very nice and slick here in terms of the the kind of like day-to-day usage, and that's the main thing really. So maybe we can just go to another site here, such as GameSpot. And is it going? I think we're going. So if we load up GameSpot, so you can see it loads a page relatively quickly here, and that also extends to using the inbuilt kind of apps here. So for example the inbuilt Windows 10 apps, which do load usually quite quick. Taking a bit of time here though when I'm on camera, but will it load? I think the main issue that I've actually had with this tablet is not to do with the performance of the processor, which is quad-core Intel processor. I think it's an Atom processor, but the main issue I actually have noticed with this tablet is in terms of the Wi-Fi strength, which to me doesn't seem to be that good, really. It seems that like when you are like in a different room from your router, it struggles to maintain a good connection to the Wi-Fi. I've noticed it disconnect quite a few times actually, which is not very good for a 2015 kind of device. So probably that's the main kind of issue here. If we have a look at the resource monitor, somewhere here, task manager, and then you can have a look at the performance. You can see the actual RAM usage is about 1 gig here, so you're getting about 1 gig free to use, and the CPU usage isn't that high really. A little bit of a spike there, but I don't think the actual performance of the tablet is the problem. I think the Wi-Fi is the main kind of issue here with this tablet. It's just not that strong. It doesn't have 5G support as well to get quick downloads and things like that. The camera, it has got one on it. It's 2 megapixel, and you can basically take a few shots here. As you can see, I've taken this shot recently, and it's detailed enough, but again, I wouldn't probably use it as my main kind of camera here. It's just, I think, added on as like a novelty here really. There's also a front-facing camera here, but I don't take many selfies, so I'm not sure of the quality of it. But it does the job at the end of the day. But I think really, if you're gonna get one of these, then using it for media, your office and things like that, it should be able to handle that pretty well. I did actually manage to play some Counter-Strike on it as well in Dead Space, and it seemed to handle that on the low settings. It's just the Wi-Fi issue. If you need it for heavily kind of internet stuff, then I'd probably advise you to look elsewhere. Pay a little bit more for maybe a HP tablet or Asus Transformer, something with like a brand name, or even a Surface, but then you're spending a bit more then. But that's what I think really in regards to this. It's a solid tablet. The battery life's good as well, easily getting you through like about 8 to 9 hours, quite good usage. So but it's just the Wi-Fi issue. That's the thing that I would probably be hesitant to recommend. So yeah, hope you found this helpful if you're looking at this tablet, and I'll probably do some gaming videos on it if I get time. But yeah, just a quick video here, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.